5 seconds to go. Start. Pursuant to the complaint, crime was registered, and after registration, investigation was taken up, and after completing the investigation, final report was filed on 12th October 2018, and the same was taken cognizance by learned Chief Judicial Magistrate by order dated 22nd October 2018. We have heard Miss Vibha Datta Makhija, learned senior counsel, appearing on behalf of the appellants, and Mr. Sahdev Singh, learned counsel for State of Uttar Pradesh, and Muhammad Asad Khan, learned counsel for the respondent number 2, complainant. Learned senior counsel appearing for the appellants has contended that the first appellant herein is brother-in-law of the deceased, is working as a cashier in ICICI Bank, Khalilabad. On the date of incident, that is on 24 July 2018, he was on duty. It is submitted that he resides at Khalilabad in view of his employment in ICICI Bank, and his mother's second appellant, Shamima Bano alias Sammi, is also living with him at Khalilabad since 2017. It is submitted that even as per the case of the prosecution, the incident has taken place at about 8 p.m. at Gorakhpur, which is 40 kilometers away from Khalilabad. On the date of incident, he was on duty at ICICI Bank and entered the branch at 9:49 a.m. and came out at 6:25 p.m. In spite of the same, on vague and bold allegations, appellants are sought to be prosecuted without any specific allegations either in complaint or in the charge sheet. It is submitted that during the pendency of investigation, the appellant has filed affidavit before the Senior Superintendent of Police, District Gorakhpur, stating that he was in the bank on the date of incident and requested to investigate by looking into the call details of his mobile number and also CCTV footage of the bank. It is submitted that his sister-in-law, that is, the deceased, was under mental depression and was undergoing treatment for the same. It is submitted that in spite of such an affidavit filed by the appellants without any investigation, in a casual and routine manner, final report was filed with vague and omnibus allegation against the appellants. It is submitted that in absence of any specific allegations against the appellants disclosing their active involvement, the learned Chief Judicial Magistrate has taken cognizance in a routine and mechanical manner. It is submitted that as there is no material or any specific allegations against the appellants accused, and if they are allowed to face the trial, it is nothing but abuse of the process of law. Learned counsel has submitted that it is evidently a fit case to quash the proceedings by allowing the appeal. On the other hand, learned counsel appearing for first respondent state and second respondent complainant have submitted that in view of specific mention of the names in the complaint as well as in the charge sheet, it is not a case to quash the proceedings at this stage. It is submitted that the appellants have to prove their innocence in the trial. It is submitted that all the accused were demanding dowry of rupees 10 lakh and a car from the deceased, and on 24th July 2018, with a common intention, all of them caused injuries to the deceased and ultimately killed her. It is submitted that as the post-mortem report clearly reveals cause of death as asphyxia, there are no grounds to quash the proceedings. Further, it is submitted that the quash petition filed by the sister-in-law of the deceased was dismissed by this court wide order dated 15th April 2019. Having heard the learned counsels on both the sides, we have carefully perused impugned order, other material placed on record, and counter affidavits filed on behalf of first respondent state as well as on behalf of second respondent complainant. The appellants are brother-in-law and mother-in-law respectively of the deceased. A perusal of the complaint filed by the second respondent, pursuant to which a crime was registered, does not indicate any specific allegations by disclosing the involvement of the appellants. It is the specific case of the first appellant that he was working as a cashier in ICICI Bank at Khalilabad branch, which is at about 40 kilometers from Gorakhpur. The alleged incident was on 24 July 2018 at about 8 pm. When the investigation was pending, the first appellant has filed affidavit before Senior Superintendent of Police on 8th August 2018. Stop.